Casey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, what's up?
They say a man never really knows himself until his freedom's been taken away. I wonder, how well do you know yourself?
live on stream. We're gonna get into it soon. Just I'm waiting for Biolawgic to spawn back here and get the first match set up.
Are we live? What?
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
Oh, okay.
I said that we were going live, man. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
right,
the kayak
getting back
story
into
might
this.
have been better now, actually.
I've got several kayaking stories.
Nice.
What else happened? Oh, we while we were on the weir, a bunch of like other paddlers came up the river and was like, "Why are you here? This is our weir." And we're like, "We got here first," and we had this like showdown between them. And then one of us told us off because one of us was being silly. That was an interesting thing. But that's not as good as the front flip story.
True. But like,
But I can
really,
repeat,
like,
I can repeat the story.
Yeah, but like, do you just flip out of a waterfall? Like, what? I didn't understand. Like, that sounds crazy to me.
So to tell the stream what happened, so I went kayaking today with a group of people, and someone thought he'd be really clever and he'd do a front flip off a little waterfall, off a little water feature, except he didn't quite make it, and he sort of got halfway around and he hit his head on the bottom, and then he cracked his helmet open. And if he hadn't had his helmet on, he would have like had a serious head injury, but like it split his helmet completely. But you know, you can have like little kayak streamers, like super little ones. So like basically like crossing your legs like you were sitting on a floor like a child sort of thing. You like tuck your legs in, and like you can do a lot of stuff with them, but clearly not front flips. Who's playing first?
It's Pyromaniac, also called Cat and Bruiser. That's gonna be first out, and then yeah, we'll go on. But it's gonna be TVP to start off with.
Nice.
Let's see if
User joined your channel.
Checking in. I think I'm gonna join you guys for this one.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
After kicking Fizzy out.
Yes. Man, there's like...
You need to leave your party though, Didar, so I can invite you.
I have to keep them on their toes. You know, the team players.
So
Didar, the dictator.
They need to be, you know. Yeah, seriously, they need to. They need to know like the harsh. If they want it easy, go join the army. or play or something.
Alright, so...
Yes? What did you do, Dreamus, today?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. I ate, I played some Starcraft, I was chilling, watched some CSGO on stream, and played some CSGO as well, yeah. So, in other words, nothing much. Just sitting at home, taking it easy. Alright, so the first map is gonna be a backwater, so we're gonna host that up, be in game soon. Right there it is. Alright, so Peert is gonna be mocking each side equally, apparently, it says in the chat. I don't like that. We need to be biased towards Tva, of course.
Of course. Wait, is he a master player, the other guy?
So, this is the weird thing about how they redid it, is that it's MR based now instead of league based. So, basically if you have been above 4600 you can play, but if you're underneath that you can. And Master 3 right now I think is like around 4400 or something. So you can technically be master and still play in the Diamond Squad. Or Diamond League, I mean. It's called Amateur League, I guess, so it's not... It's our definition of it, that it's called...
But you can't be a Master 1 and play in the Master Clan War Squads. How biased.
But that's also... that's actually also MR based, but you have been above 5600, that I think is the limit. For it's like that MR limit during the last 12 months they go by. So Didar, you need to accept in game.
Oh right, it's me. No one told me. No, nobody says nothing. I'm just like, you know.
You've got to keep on your toes,
expect
Didar.
you
If you want to easy, join the
actually
military.
check the game every now and then, right? Right. Alright.
I'm the officer, Dansible. I don't need it.
Thanks for
Dreamus is
following,
playing.
Mozart. Oh wait, is that you there?
It's me. Yeah. Yeah.
Where you come, Mozart?
Oh, yeah, it's like long time ago. I've created a Twitch account called Botsnod.
Amazing stuff.
That was one of my nicknames back in Kazakhstan.
Alright,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
I can't believe Didar's your real name. Like, that's so unoriginal.
What?
And
Is
so
Alexander's
Dansible,
name Alexander?
Daniel.
Is
Yeah.
Alexander?
Yes, his actual
What
name is
happened to
Alexander.
this clan?
I know, Dansible.
I'm sure, like, Fizzy's actually, that's his real name. Like, he's actually an elf in real life. It's
Yeah, I've looked. Possibilities. Why is like division command is in our battalion in A?
Sorry?
There's like we had about 5 division commanding people in our battalion NA channel.
Oh, nice. Yeah, lol. And Doc and Tasmanian are invading.
It's
the
Subrad.
one- Yeah.
And there was
Subrad
one more guy in
getting them
there.
down here. So yeah, awesome stuff. But yeah, we are ready to get going here. So I'm just gonna get going with the game, or get the game started, I guess.
PvP, man.
All right.
Yeah, I looked at that clan earlier on into the lineup, and I saw about 6 players. One of them is a plat, and 2 of them are masters. I was like, where the other players are coming from then? And then I remembered the rule. What a stupid rule that is.
Yeah, but it's fine. Like they have to set the limit somewhere, and the leagues are always changing stuff like that.
Yeah,
Where the
that's
MR
true.
base is. So, yeah, I think it's
That's
completely
true.
fine to set them MR limit. We're actually thinking about doing the same for what is called the Swiss tournaments on Mondays as well. Just to like make it easier, since this season like the MR dropped a lot. So, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can take the introductions away.
Oh, who's going to introduce who? Do we have to
That's where you
decide
go
this?
first. Yeah,
Okay.
whoever gets to
I
introduce
can't
first.
pronounce this guy's name, but sure. Right, as Protoss in the blue, it's Konyisek playing for Lobby. Is that correct?
Biolawgic, but never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. With your British,
Oh, thank you.
a British gift of pronunciating stuff that is non-British. Yeah.
So,
On the top left corner, representing Tor, it's our own Pyromaniac. You know.
indeed.
He's been awaiting Clan Wars for a long time, but I got him down to play it now.
Yeah. So,
Don't be hiding, don't be hiding against me.
and our Protoss player is already being annoying here, using his probe to attack the CV there, forcing a pull
Yeah.
of an SV. So yeah.
Dreamus is already taking notes.
Yeah,
How to
exactly.
play against the Terran matchup.
Exactly. However, you can delay those 30 Terrans. Need to learn.
Why did Dreamus switch from Terran to Protoss? It's
Oh,
the shame
you know.
inside me.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Ah,
I just felt
oh.
like if you get past mid game, it's an auto win. So, careful.
Wow.
No, it's kidding. But yeah, I want to try something else. Get some motivation to ladder, which I've actually gotten. I played more ladder in the last 2 seasons than I think I did in like the 4 past. So
Very
it
good.
actually worked out pretty good. So,
Well, we have
Yeah.
a funky build already. We have a proxy factory coming across
Yep.
the map,
so
and he does know this is coming because there's clearly no fact base, which hopefully he reacts to it, or unhopefully reacts to it, since he's the enemy and Tor is the best, and they must lose. I wonder what he'll build though. Is it going to be a cyclone, do you reckon?
probably.
Hopefully-
We'll
well,
see if
no.
the second factory comes out though. That otherwise
The
it
thing
will
is, like-
probably with the mines or something.
The thing is, like the Stalker change, I think it's gonna be Widowmines because the Stalker change made do more damage against armor and less damage against dice, I think.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it shoots faster. I don't think it's like would be valuable to go cyclone here.
But at the
Unless it
moment
was
he's
like
not. Oh,
reactor cyclone.
he flew the factory into the third
Yes,
base.
he did. Oh, don't go and reveal the factory in there. That's a good move. Oh no. Oof. Oh, he's gonna go
no.
and check it. He's gonna go and check. Oh, he goes and checks it and he sees it. How did
That's
he,
such a
how did he
weird
know
thing
to
to
go and
check.
it?
Yeah, that's so
Red
weird.
Beret, no.
It's because of SCV, I think. SCV twitched there in the last second. I think.
Okay, you might get a stalker here. Oh,
Oh no.
oh, that's close. But he's going to make a cyclone now. He's
Yeah.
not making any units the Protoss player, to be honest. He's making an immortal. That's the only thing that's changing from his build.
Yeah.
And the sentry. Okay.
I mean, this isn't an all-in from Terran for sure. Like, he's got a command center up and an
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
already.
It's still fine. It's just that you commit a bit to it with SCVs and stuff, so he's a bit behind worker-wise, and he can't put on any other aggression now for a bit.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have the Protoss being able to sit home for a bit.
Yeah, the stalkers are checking whether the factory has landed, whether he landed it. Well, he didn't. But they're gonna catch up to it quickly. Are they gonna take it out?
I don't think he'll have enough DPS.
Yeah,
think
so
so.
it's gonna make it home, I think.
Yeah. So, obviously Pyro is behind from doing that, but it's interesting to see what the Protoss does now, because he's not going into a fast thirds, he's building
No,
more
no.
gateways and stuff.
I what to say.
So
He's massively ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what happens when this stim is finished.
We're
Yeah.
seeing the Twilight though. That's fine.
Yeah, he'll be staying on 2 bases for a while, with a Twilight and a Forge before a third base. And he's getting the gases as well.
Yeah.
Would he think that the aggression is still coming?
I would guess so.
Yeah, he's still gambling on it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he's taking a third now. Okay.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to be safe. Like,
Okay.
when you see an opening like that, you probably want to sit back a bit. You just make sure that you have enough to spend in case there's something more coming. But now that the observer is across the map, he's gonna see what he needs to be seeing. So yeah. Interesting placement.
Yeah.
of
He's
the
gone into the
though.
observer mode.
How much does that actually cover for him?
50% more, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it
I'm
was
just
30.
thinking how much is. Okay, he sees all the move outs he can do, and that's pretty safe spot vision wise, so it can't be sniped. That's pretty
Yeah,
nice.
I was playing a ladder game the other day, and I thought, oh, he must be map hacking for sure. How can he know exactly where my army is? I realized it was just one observer on that mode could see literally everything from like 2 angles. It's nowhere near me as well.
So
But
It's gonna work out.
are immortals that good? Really? I mean, with charge, you need to get high Templar pretty soon, and these immortals don't really counter anything because zealots counter marauders anyway. Is my opinion.
yeah,
How's he countering Marauders?
The zealots counter marauders very
Yeah.
effectively because
Yeah,
marauders
they
do
do.
no damage to zealots.
Pretty
that's
much.
true. Yeah, we have a massive
Especially in
gateway
Legacy of the
explosion
Voids.
here, by the way. 5
Yeah.
gateways coming now. That's
He's
gonna be-
definitely going for a gateway army,
Yeah.
but you usually
like
go for
that
Templars
Marine.
with this.
And the
You
entrance.
usually see
That is
that
an
a
awesome
lot
Marine.
more nowadays compared to before as Protoss. Since the
Yeah.
Colossus are very expensive and you pretty much need 3 bases saturated to actually start building them without being too vulnerable on the Colossus that can be sniped off.
But yeah, with that Marine in the front, he's able to send out this drop to the main base. It's completely safe because he knows his army's still at home. And now that he sees the Marine being attacked, he can fly this straight in and just boost it. And there's nothing
Yeah.
that's going to stop it.
But there is a
Although-
cannon in the way, so
Yeah,
it's gonna
this
delay.
shouldn't do too much. And there's,
No.
there's nothing paired with this as well.
Oh, that's
So
an
one drop is really not going
interesting-
to do much at all.
He's gonna lose 3 Stalkers for it though. That's some damage in the south, and that cancels as well.
And
Not
gets
bad.
out with no damage. That's a good one. And another draw. Oh, right, it's a lib. Lib is
Oh,
setting up.
nice.
Oh, come closer. Don't be shy.
He's still going to pull the pros, which is good.
Yep.
Which actually was
Oh, maybe
worse
not.
for the
Well,
process.
he went back.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Couple
That was
more.
way worse. And he's going to
Alright.
send the medevac back into the main base with the
He's gonna
stalkers.
survive though. Nice.
Oh
Yep.
no. the
Oh,
stalkers are
rip.
there.
Yeah, that's nice.
That was fine.
But yeah,
It was weird that
workers
he
down.
chose. Yeah.
Look at the work
It was weird
supply
that he
now.
chose to do Stalkers rather than Zealots, because he usually respond to drops with Zealots, because obviously Stalkers on their own are not very good
Right.
versus Bio.
Was
main
there a
question
charge
is-
up? Yeah, there was.
Has he spotted War Prism in the bottom left with that, or with the Zalaga Tower in the middle? Did he spot that? Hopefully he did, because otherwise the War Prism is coming in hot. I know.
Liberator
in there.
moving it back to the third base.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
He's gonna fly right over the army. And
Red.
it's dead.
That's why
Okay.
you don't send across
hack.
things on the map.
Map hacks!
Map hacks
Liberator
is-
coming into the Fardo. This might be nice. if
Yes,
it's-
it is.
Oh, he's
It's
just
coming
putting
into
down
it now.
gases. That's such a unfortunate timing. It's pretty low.
I
those
think Terran's in a great
trees.
position.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent position, but yeah, considering that Protoss isn't really taking that much behind, like sure there are
Warp Prism in the
upgrades,
third as well.
but it's mostly just gateway together with some immortals. Oh, there was a warp in. Going into
There
the
was a
farm.
warp in there.
2 SVs going down for that. Warp Prism alive still. Pyro didn't send back the SVs though, outside of his third. Where is his SCVs, to be honest? Like, I feel like he's on 56 workers, and shouldn't he be highly saturated on most bases? Like,
The transfer.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, transferring, yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh,
Or-
they're just
well,
walking over here.
Yeah. I'm not sure. There must have been a miss rally or something. That's like 6. Is it? Yeah, 6 workers. So yeah.
Well, the Protoss
Yeah.
just established his presence on the map. Is he getting that storm? Is it ready yet?
Yeah, the storm is coming now. 75%
Storm is
down
coming.
almost. That's gonna be hurt as soon as he moves out.
Yeah,
of
the
that.
main part of this army is Biolawgic and Bio. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, he's also having the Warpism going for another round soon, most likely. He can't actually warp in though, so he needs to warp in outside and then go in with Salads to drop them.
There's going to be a big fight at the third,
Oh,
at the fourth base
yeah.
here.
But there is Liberators and there are Siege Tanks, and Siege Tanks are pretty good versus Stalker base composition.
The whole Bio army isn't here though.
Yeah,
If he goes for these Liberators, he can pick them off like he's doing. You might get this one. That's one down.
yeah.
You really
He
need to
needs to
reposition.
reposition the other one fast. Or well,
But
if
once
the
a
Protoss is
planetary's done
backing
here,
up.
it will be fine.
Yeah. I'm not
But this
sure.
is a good
Warping
move.
now, though.
He's sending a drop across the map towards the fourth base, and there's nothing that's going to stop this because his whole army's on the other side of the map. And the Warp
So-
Prism just warped in all the units at the third base, so there's no warp-ins available.
Yeah.
So this will go very well for the Terran if he puts this right. And
Oh.
going to
Warp
scout
isn't
this,
taking a
the
lot of
watchtower.
damage as well, so he didn't get in with that. Alright, let's see the drop here. There is a warp in, but it's High Templar, so that's fine. So I can't really do
Yeah, the
much.
Marines could kill the High
entire
Templars for
army's
free.
Yeah.
back now. Look at that.
Why is he focusing the pylon?
This is a
Drop,
great
right?
move.
Oh no! Why did he pick up?
Picked him up.
No.
I would have traded.
But yeah, the whole army came back, and now the Terran's got its fourth base for free, and now equal
Yeah.
bases, which is better for the Terran.
He's
Yeah.
getting
Although the
ghosts as well now.
upgrades are way in advance of the Protoss player. He's already on 2-1 with plus 3 on the way, and Terran hasn't even got his plus 2 upgrades yet.
No, he's got
Which
plus
is a shame.
2, right? Oh,
Terran
no,
has
so,
plus
yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Wait, we got the blink DTs, boys. We got the blink
Ah.
DTs. What is
The
this?
worthless upgrade.
Yeah, but still, it's amazing to see.
This medevac is going to go unscouted as well, up
Yeah.
to the third base.
No,
Pyro
this is
going
fine,
into
that's fine.
Ghost actually, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he deals with this. Because like, if he can land an EMP on these Ghosts, like, because he's moving around with them really stacked, so it's
Yeah,
not-
and there's a distraction at the third. There's a drop going down at the Protoss third base,
yeah.
which is pulling the army back.
Oh,
He's going to get into position by this third base and siege it up. And it's
Yeah.
going to be quite hard to break, to be honest.
yeah, very nice.
It's
and
pre-sieged.
down. There is a scan though.
Okay, he
It's gonna
sees the
be-
army. Siege
Oh,
up. Okay, he sees it, but does
he should
probably
cloak
sees the
up the
army.
Ghost and just go ahead.
Oh, Warp Prism in the third base for
Oh,
the Terran as well,
no,
distracting.
please.
Cloak, cloak. Does he have cloak?
Oh, he hit
As long
all
as
the
he
EMPs.
EMPs.
Landing EMPs.
This will be
No.
fine. He's gonna get this
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. Oh my god, what
Really
a
nice.
fight!
Really nice pyro.
There were 23
Okay.
SUVs dying though at the third base, and he's still not cleaned up the drop.
Rip. Yeah, that's true. So he needs to kill the Pro straight up here.
He can kill him if he just
Yep.
unsieges the tank. He can go.
He needs to have the tanks with him though. You don't want to be trading army without them. But he's probably dealing a lot, like in. Oh, mass DTs.
Yeah, everything splits out.
Mass.
Scan!
Oh, scan, please. Oh my god.
Oh no, this is a disaster.
This is a
Yeah.
disaster. But supply
I-
is still quite equal.
I think this might be game though. If he, yeah, the worker supply just really does not compare to the Protoss player. He really needs to push now to any sort of advantage.
And he lost all the
while he has an
siege
army
tanks,
lead.
So.
To be honest, he will clean this up if he attacks with this army right now. He has such an army lead, and these units are better. These are just DTs.
But the
that
thing
haven't
is,
been
like,
scanned
he
yet.
needs to save both scans and he needs to almost get a Raven out because those DTs are gonna reign supreme otherwise.
Yeah. And he has no scans, he just muled on his fourth base.
Yeah.
So
The question is, did he realize that it was DTs cleaning up? Because he didn't scan at all. So I'm not
No,
sure.
he didn't. I don't think he was
I mean-
looking even into a fight.
if the Protoss attacks it, that's going to be a suicide note for him. The only
Yeah.
way the Protoss can lose is by attacking, so there's no reason to
So-
force a fight when you're ahead like this.
Yeah, he might be underestimating how
And-
much it's gonna have.
Here the arms
Is it
gonna
awkward?
go
Oh, well,
past each other.
This can be awkward. She's passing in night.
Oh no, he's gonna turn back.
I don't know if this
DTs
is
are
better for
going
Terran or
forward.
not. Is this
He needs
better
to
for
scan
Terran?
because otherwise
Yeah, I
we'll be
would
fine.
say so. Because he got less eco. So. Oh, he didn't have turrets. Or did he snipe the turret?
Didn't have the
Okay.
turrets.
There's gonna be.
Now save it. There we go. Very
So
good.
the game will be decided by the
nice.
next
Okay,
fight
he
coming down
saved the
here.
planetary. We see Liberators coming up here. Oh, that's
This is a
huge
great siege,
EMPs! All the high Templars got hit by those EMPs.
No, don't sit back. Go forward.
Fire
Oh!
attack!
Attack!
Kill
Pyro!
him!
Come on.
Ah! If he fights right here, he wins.
Yep,
For sure.
I agree.
And he's going to charge in here, get a load of
Siege
free hits on the
tank up,
Liberators.
and just go in and kill him, man. You see his
If
army?
he wins this next fight, the game is regardless of economy situation.
Yep. Okay, he's gonna try to go into the back here with Liberators in position.
Oh.
Stim! We need a
Stim!
Stim!
The move command Colossus!
He's cleaning it
Got
up,
the
boys!
Protoss, and that is game. Very
Alright.
good.
Don't stand.
Push!
Move,
Push!
Push. Come on.
Get it out!
Micro. Micro.
Kill it!
I think even with the bio, I can still win without any of the Liberators, because it's got so much now.
Move the Liberators a little bit forward. Send the drop
Come
to
on.
the main or something. There is a scan.
Ah,
there's no scan.
yes!
Oh, there's a
Yep,
scan,
there's
cool.
scan! But there's a lot of zealots.
Them!
Ah, it's fine, he got it! I think he got it! There's ghosts as well. Oh,
I don't know why the Protoss has so much money but no units. I don't quite understand, but oh well.
Though, continues to be a pain here.
If he just pushed a bit faster, these DTs wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it just get on the top of the production.
Oh.
But yeah, this is going to be game. There's nothing the Protoss can do at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just too much army from the Terran. You can see it on the supply as well.
this was definitely a throw by the Protoss player.
That was a throw by the Protoss. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
agreed.
there was no reason for him to attack when he had all the advantages in the world. That's the only way he could have lost. While
Yeah.
Pyro had the army lead.
This is the games that makes me want to go Terran again.
Oh, there is like so much loyalty, right?
Exactly.
That's his race.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
he just supports the winner. That's what Dreamus does.
Exactly.
Yes,
One of
that's
those
what he
football
does,
fans
yeah.
that use Man United.
Oh, look
Pushing
at the concave.
through.
I love it.
That's a lot of probes.
Yep. It's been going
And
down.
in the last ditch effort, the Protoss is switching to Mass Oracle, as you can see by the Mass Stargate. I don't think it will work tasteless.
I agree.
But yes, this is just it.
Yeah, indeed. I
We're
love
just
that we got
waiting
to see
for-
ghost control as well. Like,
Oh yeah,
that's
Pyro
not
is good.
usually.
Like, he's got good ghost control.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's not usually something you see in this kind of game, or well, this kind of game.
GG.
That sounded bad, but yeah.
GG.
GG, well played. All right.
That was good, I liked it.
Yeah, agreed. We got Fizzy off next. He's gonna be facing a Zerg, his favorite matchup. And I'm not ironic now. He actually loves to play versus Zerg as Protoss. So let's see
Dreamus Zerg
here.
BM.
We need to remove. Contact and we remove Pyro, and then we get Physical.
Alright, I'll join you guys in the next game, not this
Alright.
one. I need to quickly run to the shop. I just realized I ran out
Okay.
of
Cool.
something. Alright?
Yep.
You're back.
Yep.
Be like 10-15 minutes. In a bit.
Yep. And then we need something from them.
I wonder what did I run out of? We guess.
No idea, man.
How dark do we want to go with this?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. Yeah. Our opponents could accept. I'm guessing he is watching the stream. But yeah, awesome game. Awesome game.
Hmm. It makes you want to play Terran again, Dreamers, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
After all that work I put into you, trying to make you mech, all wasted.
Exactly. But
What
then
race do you
again,
play
do
now?
you really play mech in like in PvP? Do you really?
Yes.
Like
And then Luke,
and actually
at
do
least I have
macro
style
games
points.
or not
Yes.
just do an all-in?
You can do whatever you want, Dreamers. Whether you win or not is a completely
Yeah,
different question.
that's true.
But
That's true.
look at it this way, Dreamers. You can blame all your losses on balance, and no one can disagree with you.
Agreed.
Ah, that doesn't work. That's what I did.
Yeah, but now you can't really do it versus Zerg and Terran anymore, I would say. Or well, maybe Terran, I guess. Depends. Like mass cyclones are apparently a really good thing right now in TVP.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh. We have Acid Plant as the next map. Gonna get into that.
Oh,
Is it? Alright, that was a misclick, I assume. Oh, so. Hey Simba, and hello Subret, and Door, Peert, everyone tuning into the chat. Awesome stuff.
You want to be?
Alright, so we're gonna move Didar down or up,
User was
so
moved
he
out of
doesn't
your
pick
channel.
up his background noise. Who knows what he would say if we kept him in here. But he will be back for the next game. See here.
so what do you think of Acid Plant then, Dreamers?
Which one is this? Is this the okay, it's this one. I do like this map. It's a bit weird pathing wise, but once you clear out the rocks, it's fine. But overall, I do like the map. And our players are ready, so we'll get into it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk more now that Didar's gone.
Exactly. But it's fine. It wasn't really a problem last game, so we should be fine even if we were just two. It's worse when you're solo casting, then you need to like talk all the time. That's painful. Yeah.
Or we can do what Tasteless does and just not talk about Starcraft at all, and just
Yeah.
go completely off topic. Such as what is Didar buying from the shop that he's run out of, that he needs so
exactly.
desperately.
But he said something about beer in the background, I think, or maybe that was for the one he was talking about. But still, in either case, we're into the game, and I'm gonna start off the introductions by introducing our Biolawgic. I don't even remember. That's bad.
It's called biology, isn't
But
it?
yeah, yeah, exactly. And the player is Nitram V Hive, I think. Yeah, I can see the overlay is kind of brokenish. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
bad. So yeah.
And spawning. Oh, we win.
Wait.
No, we don't. We lose. Rip.
Could we Oh, he want. Oh, 15 frames. Okay, so you want a remake. Let's get out of it
Doesn't
then.
make any difference to remaking.
Sorry, what did you say? If
So when you're lagging, how does remaking the game change that?
well, lag isn't necessarily the same as FPS though. So he might just be needing to restart his game to get better FPS. Alright, there we have a PC. And then going to asset planting again.
Or maybe Alex forgot to turn on his map hacks. Restarted the game quickly.
Solid.
Enabled them. Now he's going to make so many clever decisions. We're going to be like, wow. Alex is so good at this game.
Yep, so. Alright, let's get this in there. Minutes for free. Yeah, we'll get going.
So we have to do the introductions again.
Yeah, and this time I might not fail it, since I remember them now. I hope.
Oh, we didn't check what the clan tag was again.
Like, the clan tag is Law B, but then the whole name is Biolawgic. It's a bit hard to pronounce it. But yeah.
What country do they come from?
Czech Republic, it says on the website.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, can I try and pronounce this? Okay, in the top left,
Sure.
we have from Biolawgic. It is Nitram V Hive, which is a very interesting disease, by the sounds of it.
So, also stuff. And in the bottom right corner, we have our very own Mr. Alex from Ta, aka Official. So,
Hi.
yeah, it's good for a standard opening, it seems so far. No proxy shenanigans. Our player seems to be doing standard eco opening as well. So yeah.
So Alex is a player that does the same build over and over and over. So what would you say he's going to do then, since you know watching these channels?
Like he kind of does it, but then like he does do a lot of different builds, but he just like does one build for a time, and then a second build, and then a third, and so on. So yeah, it's kind of different in that regard. But right now I think, let's see, what was it in PvC he favored? He was doing. He went from Archon drops to Stargate opening to now I think he does Coloss now. I don't remember actually what he does now. What was it?
He had a
he
go
was
at
talking
doing
about some
disruptors
all-in.
recently.
Okay, yeah, he might switch to that.
Yeah, that is true. He does like the same all in every game, where he like goes, what is it, DT drop into Zealot Archon all in?
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
morsels?
Yeah.
Just like every cheesy build you can do. As you can see, the cheese icon is already planted firmly in the Zerg plate.
Yep. Amazing stuff.
So really, I guess he says he wins every single time of it. So the question is whether Zerg will punish him beforehand and throw him off balance long enough for him to stop it.
Yeah, that's
it seems like a ridiculously all in.
To deal with as Protoss when you're going for this build, or well, if it's gonna be that build, we'll see. Just because if you get roach push into bases, a link flood or something like that, like you usually have quite.
And it is going to be a link flood. It looks like 10 lings already is very unusual. And it's not for an adept because an adept is not even ready, and he's not building an adept because he's being greedy. He built the Twilight for the adept.
Yeah, agreed. Sorry for missing the sound there. I hit the wrong button when I took up the scoreboard. Now we got proper sound again. But yeah, the links are coming across the map. But wait, what? There is no speed? until now.
No, this hits. Even if he hadn't messed up the speed timing, this would have hit before speed. Like,
Yeah,
speed
yeah.
would finish at like
Agreed.
3:30. But yeah, there is going to be
Ah.
no speed for this.
Oh, there's no
But there is a
second
Baneling this
gateway,
soon.
and there is no. Oh god, he's doing. Oh,
What?
he will see the links though, with that shade.
Yeah. Now
so
he can wall off.
he needs to wall off now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Pylon, get a pylon in the
Oh,
wall! No!
This is not gonna be enough. It's
No, it's
Banelings
not gonna
with
be
it
enough
as
at all.
well. But he. Okay, is the third. But he does have 2 adepts though. But yeah, the Banelings with this will break this most likely.
Yeah.
Um,
He's going to be able to make 6 Banelings, which will punch through anything, even a pylon.
he is
And
going
these 2
for the
adepts will
adept
not be enough.
timing here though, or adept like it. Oh, he does have force fields now, I guess.
Yeah, he can
So-
delay this for another 20 seconds at most. But while he's delaying it, you can keep making Banelings.
Is
Oh, he's
that
making a
wall
drop
up
overlord
to
as
the
well.
right? With the pylon.
Yeah, that is a wall off, I think.
Yeah. So even if he breaks the first one, he will have a second layer, and then he can add 1 more gateways when needed.
Yeah, but there is a drop going into the main base now with a drop overlord.
Oh yeah, but he does see it with the pylon though, I think, if he's paying attention. So let's see. Let's look at Alex's point of view. He's actually seen
Your
it on his
research is
map,
finished.
so he
Go
must have
across
realized. Yeah.
Yeah. This has not been a very good build from the Zerg player, to be honest. Like, this is very
Oh,
delayed. The
we're
Banes are coming
with
in
the
now.
Banes.
And
there is a shield
Alright,
Amazing.
Alex could have died, but the time has gone. I think he's going to be completely fine now. He's got Adept Blaze
Yeah.
finishing. He's going to warp in nothing but Adepts
So,
now
and
with all
those
his
2
money.
adepts in the main will do wonders. But he's gonna
Yeah.
only warp in 3 Banelings again! What? Okay, it gets more now, but that delays it so much more as well. Like
Yeah.
Alex getting immortal and like adept, like you said, adept glaze behind it. There is. Okay, so the overlord is in the main now. He needs to start dropping the links.
Oh, Bailey's
or-
going into the natural. Not enough.
Oh, this is so stupid! Alex is doing this so well as well. Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is.
Oh, second cheese. The Roach Warren's on the way now. So we're going for
Yep.
the +1 Roach Warren timing.
Yep.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah, Alex has been a bit thrown off by this. As you can see, his money's starting to float. He hasn't built enough gateways.
yeah,
which
yeah,
is
but
what
still,
usually
like
do
he's
for his all-in.
doubling the worker supply of the Zerg, so if
Yeah.
he just keeps on getting stuff in here, it will be fine. I think it's mainly due to supply block. So yeah,
Yeah.
being able to warp in like he wants to. Oh, look at the gateway explosion. He doesn't need this many gateways though.
He could just walk himself off from the natural. If you get all the way around that gateway wall, that's a
Yeah.
full wall.
Oh, here it is. But that could have been done with like three or 4 gateways instead of 6. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. He's just getting a lot of sentries as well now, so he can what is it called? Force field forever, basically. The sling drop is again gonna be a slow overlord that's gonna take forever to come in, and there is 2 adepts already in place.
Yeah, he's trying to make this work. There's 2 more overlords coming in that are being morphed. One's going to go into the main base, and one is at the natural.
Yeah, it's gonna actually try to
So-
push out there. Question is that it's an
Ooh.
over commitment. No, it's fine. The Banelings blew
Yeah.
up on the Immortals, so
He's just so far ahead, it doesn't really matter at this point.
he actually picked up. Oh, he wants to get the sentries. He's not gonna
the
get him.
micro.
Oh, this is such a beautiful game from Fizzy. To be honest, like you're shutting this down completely. I'm glad to see it. This by the way, this means that we can tease MGMs now, because this is like kind of the same build. He does speed instead and a bit later timing with Banes, but this is like how we should shut down from now on. But yeah, Fizzy
Well,
moving
this is gonna
across
be
the
it.
map now. Yep.
Double the supply. Roads in the world. No units. It's got 4 roads on the way. I
Yeah,
don't
with
think
all
that's enough
those
treatment.
gateways as well, there to warp in stuff. Yeah.
He
It's
did
gonna be
have
a
the right
struggle.
idea on how to beat Alex, though. Like, you have to kill him before he reaches his all-in, because his all-in
Yep.
is unstoppable. So he had a go, but he missed his speed timing, and he didn't make enough Banelings, so
Dude.
he really should have gotten a second gas if he wanted to Bane bust the way he did. because he doesn't have anything else to do with it on 1.
Alright, he's going in here. There's not really much to stop him. There's gonna be a drop in Alex Natural in just a bit, but then again, that won't really matter if even it loses all the probes in the natural.
Yeah.
It's coming in now.
Failings. Oh. GG.
He didn't even bother to do the
GG.
drop. GG indeed. Well played. Well played. So.
And 2-0 for Tor.
Yeah, solid. Great to see. Diamond Squad performing.
See.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna check what. Okay, his MMR wasn't that high actually. This guy. But last guy was pretty high, and we managed to beat that. Nice. Alright, so we have. Let's see what the next player is. That is MGMs are up next.
Oh.
One and only. We might see the same cheese then, because he's facing. No, he's facing a Terran player. Never mind. Then we have a different cheese in mind most likely.
Didn't MGM beat the GM player last week?
The GM player?
Or the ex-GM player?
There was an XG Jam last week. It was Master, right?
Was he? I was maybe
Yeah, I think
ex-master. I don't know what it was. I was
Um,
watching the stream and I saw MGM was playing someone that was like very high rated and probably shouldn't be playing the Clan War.
Yeah,
and
that was
and
that
then
was a
MGM
Master
won.
player. Yeah. And let's see here. Who do we have? We have MGM. Where is that? See if we can get in touch with him or text chat or about to jump up
Yeah.
and see if we can indeed him.
Is MGM playing a ladder game at the moment?
Yeah, he went out. MGM is like, am I? There we are. Getting here.
Who's MGM playing against?
He's playing against the master player that we have in here, Metis. So. Simba saying best Bane bust in chat. Yeah. And we got Didar joining us back.
User
I think.
joined your
Yeah,
channel.
there he is. Welcome.
So what did you buy,
Need some food for tomorrow, for the next week, basically. I
Some
won't be able
food?
to go shopping
Ah.
after tomorrow. Yeah.
Food, yes.
Food,
Isn't that right, Drew?
Right, that was
Essential
what we
for
were
living,
thinking
yes.
about.
Indeed.
For living. Yeah. Got some pizzas, some spaghetti.
Some spaghetti, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Stuff. Unlike some people, I still have to cook for myself.
I cook for myself, did I?
Well, since you become a student, but having some stuff in the oven, I don't consider it cooking, Dansible.
Look, I don't. I do more than that. I chop up the vegetables and put them in something.
Put them in
I make the
boiling water.
bolognese.
Like the bolognese.
Mhm. What
I
do you
remember
make,
student
Didar?
cooking. I make the bolognese, but I make it from scratch.
I don't think you understand what student cooking is. I opened a friend's fridge and 6 bottles of ketchup, 4 bottles of mayonnaise, and 2 bottles of salad cream, and nothing else. And it was just that in the fridge. I don't think you understand how students work. They just get bread and they put it on a paper plate because they're able to wash up a proper plate, and then they bin the
I
paper
know,
plate,
right?
No!
and they put
I
ketchup on the
started
bread.
without Didar. I failed. I failed. Oh
It's
god.
alright. No, don't worry, guys. You carry on. I'll watch
Alright.
the stream instead.
Sorry, man. You get in for the 4th game
It's
if we
fine.
get there.
I'm gonna motivate the
If
players.
you remember.
I'm gonna pick
Alright.
up.
See, man.
This
Maybe
is
I'll be right
a,
back.
may I say, this is a very good map for MGM. This is a very cheesy map with a huge
What's the score,
natural.
by the way?
It's 2-0
To
Yep.
us.
to us, yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay, I'm gonna check out in a bit.
User
See ya.
left
See
your
ya.
channel.
Alright, awesome
No.
stuff.
Who wants to pronounce this guy's name?
I'll give it a shot. So we got in the bottom right corner, Mr. Mefixie from Biolawgic. I failed the class.
You said it in such a foreign accent last time. It was like Biolawgic.
Yeah, but that was because I
don't know
was
what
reading it from the alpha site. I didn't have the alpha site up
Okay.
now. So yeah.
And to the top left, we have the cheesiest player in Tour. It is MGM. And this is actually very, very MGM's favourite, possibly, because the one thing that Proxy Rats does not work well against is cheese. So if MGM opens with a fast Roach Warren or something, he'll do very well against this. But he's going for a hatchery, so he's not going to get the added advantage of the early pool, unfortunately, this game.
What he usually does, though, is to go a standard build, but then he adds on the Roach Warren like later on and do a Roach Ravager link timing. Which he has a lot of success with versus Terran. I can attest to that it's pretty strong. I was doing it as Zerg on ladder. I think I didn't lose a game versus Terran with that. So yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate his second Overlord didn't go in the direction of the 2-Rex since it's so close to the natural.
So.
Going for Marines, so he's going to go for 3 bunkers probably to completely wall off the natural.
Yeah.
Like you did in Wings of Liberty. But this is such a weird build, you never do this
I
in
don't know
Legacy
if
of the Void.
3 actually will be enough to wall this off.
He's going for 2. He's
Yeah,
got no
so
third SCV,
there will
so...
be surface area on this. And this is why you send your Overlord over your natural and not send it across the map, like everyone did there.
He sent it in the same direction as the last Overlord, which is a mistake.
Oh, he
It
sees
just
it
covers
now,
the
though.
same path.
Let's
Oh,
see
he
the
scouts
reaction
it.
here. Oh, losing a drone to it.
I don't think he should make Lings against this,
No,
because it won't really help.
He should have gone drones and then go into Roach Warren, I think. To
Yeah, that's
Ravager
much
to break
better.
it. Oh, he's gonna lose an Overlord as well. It's painful. Won't actually fire block him though, but yeah.
He can run by the bunkers since it's not a full wall up on this map, and you can do that quite easily. But he'll need a Baning Nest to break through the wall back at home.
Yeah.
So he does have options. But yeah, he's going to completely sack this. I don't think he can save the match at this point, nor that it's worth it, since there's only 2 racks.
Yeah. So it's interesting though that a master player would choose to do the 2 racks here, rather than like actual playing the game. You should be confident in doing so. But yeah.
Oh, he's going to try and bust this.
Oh,
Down
he's
comes
gonna
the Slime
catch him
Crawler.
with the... Oh, no.
Oh!
Is the spine? Yeah, the spine is in range. That was what I thought. Yep. That's a shame.
Yeah. So he can run by, and he can defend with the spine on the high ground, which is what he should do in this situation, really, and put a Baning Nest down.
Yeah,
now,
he's on his way out now.
Yeah, this is good. Off you go.
But there is no Baneling Nest though, so it's just gonna... Oh, this is interesting. It's going up.
He is so close to a transfuse, but he's not going to get it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah,
I mean, he's going to clear this
up
with these drones.
And then there's nothing actually to attack at home. So he's gonna get free damage on this list, and if he... Yeah, it's fine down, I guess. He needs something more though to actually break this wall. He's just not gonna be able to break it straight up. And my guess is there is a Widow Mine or Hellion soon gonna be popping from the factory. Or not popping, but be built rather.
Yeah. Once this... Well, he's not making anything at the moment, so he can just keep doing damage, but he's sending the Lings home now. He could catch these Marines before they get in the bunker, which would be a huge clear for him. Yeah. And then he can counterattack very effectively. But the Marines are going back. It's going to be very close to see if he gets in the bunkers or not.
Yeah.
And he does get back in.
So, yeah, taking some free link damage there as well. So yeah, we really need to see some tech, and like this Larry is really late. So if he's looking to do like a Niders or something, that's gonna be well looking. So that's the GG. Yeah, we'll go into the 4th game then. So yeah.
That's a very weird build. I've not seen that since Part of the Swarm. Because usually you go for 3 Raptors instead of in a Legacy of the Void,
like,
but you went for double
it's
bunker
actually
instead.
what most people do when they do that build now, that they just go to racks and do bunkers, and then they don't commit that much to it. So yeah.
It was weird what he did though. He didn't expand behind it. He went straight to a factory. So if he didn't kill the natural, like
he would have been behind. Yeah.
He'd have been stuffed, really.
So. Yeah, might multiplier. See if he accepts that. Well, there is a delay on the stream, so he's probably watching.
But yeah, a very weird game.
Yeah, agreed. It's also just like to risk doing that in a clan war as well. Like it feels so hit and miss. Like if you just have your overlord over the natural and then actually pull drones to deny the bunker, it's just a free win, basically, because you commit so much to it. So yeah, I don't know.
Even he did it so close to the natural as well. Like the overlord just going to the standard spot scan.
Yeah, so
I'd have thought.
There we are. It's accepted. We host up the 4th match here. It's gonna be on Canal. Where's Canal stuff? There we are. Alright. So we got Matthew to accept.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Didar.
Don't forget to invite me now.
Nope, I won't.
Too late, we
Who's
started.
next?
Nah, it's fine. I just need. I am gonna cancel, and then I will invite you. And I will queue up again.
Okay, I'm just gonna go get a glass of water since we're waiting.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, go ahead. Thanks everyone for tuning in, by the way. Awesome to see. See, yeah, I'm not gonna be playing, and Didar is not gonna be playing. We're gonna have Peert, we're gonna have Matic, and then we'll ask if the players are ready. Alright, so Peert is ready. Let's see if we'll get a ready from Matic. Matic? Yeah, Matic. And then it was Biolawgic that they represented.
Matty Q, it's my Tiki.
Thanks for following, Pixel.
What did you do this weekend, Dansible? Tell us.
What did I do? I just went kayaking today. All day.
Did you diversify and equalize the entire...
Yes. I mean, the last equality and diversity officer was so useless that basically if I do anything, they're like, oh, look, he's better than the last one. Like, I'm just standing there doing nothing. But at least he's not insulting people like the last one. Like the last one used the word whore in his manifesto to like describe people. It's like completely useless. Or whatever.
I mean, things go like that extreme in the kayaking business that they have to have a diversity and equality officer.
It's a requirement by the university for all clubs. Is what it is.
I see.
Alright.
Cool.
Let's get going with the game here. You guys can take the introductions away.
I'll go first, fine. Since you insist. On the bottom right corner, they're representing Team Biolawgic. It is the one and only my Tiki.
I just saw Dreamus' camera rush to the bottom right. In the top left, but that's fine. In the top left, we have the tour player, Peert. Yummies.
And he's our own Diamond the Cell, no?
And he's cheesing, yes. Quick games.
Indeed.
He's
He
been
is
watching too
cheesing.
much MGM.
But he actually likes to do, I think it's that free roach opening that can have success if you're going for example, the 2-on-1 opening versus what is it called a cyclone opening though that gets very shot down. But otherwise, the free roaches can do a lot of damage actually. So I'm guessing that.
look at the overloads. Look at the overloads. Look at what he's doing.
He's scouting for 2 roaches.
Yes, exactly. He's scouting for the
Yep.
barracks.
Not gonna die to that again.
He's
Oh,
not
well.
sneaking up on me this time, yeah.
I don't think this is the right one. Go out on a limb and say it's a Ling into normal play. And he's going to use the 2 Lings to go around the Reaper and cancel the CC, hopefully, or kill the SCV building the CC. And the Queen's going to defend the Reaper back at home. I think it's going to happen
Spoiler alert,
because he took the
Dansible,
gas
spoiler
so
alert.
late.
For some for some like who are less leagues than yourself, don't spoiler alert. We want to
Okay,
see what's happening.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what the Zerg is going to do. Let's find out, guys.
Yeah. Oh, this gonna happen.
He's just
It's-
killing
it's
overlords.
like
I don't know
a
what's gonna
nice movie
happen.
with you.
Oh, there's
yeah,
a roach
he's going
for it.
roaches. See, look, double duke.
Alright.
But this
You
isn't
always-
going to be for a roach timing. This is going to be a later roach. This is more like 8 roaches more than the 3 roaches. This is going to be far more committed.
Well,
you
it's
could
only
say.
one guess though, so I don't think it will be that committed actually. That's just my guess though. The Terran
But the Terran
players-
didn't go for an expansion this game. Which is
So,
good.
And it like he must have gone earlier gases to get that factory up, but he's not putting on any add-ons on them, so that's really weird. I'm not sure what Terran is doing. Oh, double starport? Wait, what?
This is actually really good against what Peert is doing.
But like, it's not gonna be up on time though. Roaches are already coming, and like whatever you
guess
could
not.
get there, like without the tech labs, it's just like maybe a liberator or something like that. But you need to reposition that. Vikings can't really fight straight on versus roaches.
But if we put it this way though, if he lives, he's gonna win this game hands down because there's no anti-air in this game at all. There are no queens because he's going for an all-in. He just got the 2. there are no drones.
Three of them, and he can put down spores. So I wouldn't say it's GG, but this is still one base from Terran. We gotta keep in
And the
mind.
Cyclone is coming out. It's going to help defend the roaches massively, and he only has the top ramp to defend.
Oh
he doesn't
yeah,
need to defend
exactly.
the natural.
The roaches are gonna be shut down now for sure. I think Peert is just very confused about what Terran is doing,
And the
since he
supply
sees no
block.
CC now either. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. So I assume he's going for double Banshee and then cloak and then speed for them. Do you need the future
I
core
think
for the speed, or
The speed costs too much. You just go double Banshee
Okay,
and
yeah.
expand. Like this is a hold Wings of Liberty build really, and you even 3 queens is not enough. Like 2 Banshees will destroy 2 queens. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So if he gets to 4 Banshees, he's going to start 1-shotting queens basically, or 2-shotting queens.
yeah?
I think is the number 4
Peert is staying on
Banshees.
2 bases though, so he might be like it's obviously smelling something here, that it's something off, but he doesn't know
Yeah.
what.
It's very
Um,
interesting what the Zerg has done. He's completely done his all-in, and he's gone into mass droning and got +1. So he's
Yeah.
droned up the natural quite effectively, which is very good for him. So I've got no idea who's going to turn out on top. But if he gets Banshees without any scouting, he's going to win the game, because he's not going to be able to beat the queens in time.
Yeah,
He's stockpiling them in his natural, in his main base. Can't or
Overlords,
scout
the
them.
Overlords needs to do it. You like sack one, get the scouting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Very
denied the
simple.
Overlord scout a few minutes
Pretty
ago.
scout.
so sorry by the
Virtual
way,
scout.
chat about introductions. Like sometimes they work and sometimes not. It depends. Like it keeps switching up. Like who is the first player and who is the second player for some reason. So I'm basically guessing on the first one if I get it correct, and then you check in the OBS quickly to see if it worked. But yeah,
There we
trying
go.
to get that sorted out. Yep, the Banshees are going across the map.
Consoles ban?
He may scout the Banshees by complete accident because the link side of the map. And there's an
Yeah, there's
Overlord
an
over there as
Overlord
well.
there that's gonna go straight over. So if he can react
No
directly on this,
spores. Okay, can you see it, Peert? Please tell me you see it.
He needs to make like 5 spore
Please
crawlers
tell me you
at
make
least.
this-
Oh, you
spores.
didn't see it, I think. Oh, there is
That's
spores.
1, 2.
We see
Right, there
spores.
we are.
More spores needs to be
He
coming
needs
down, I
much
think.
more than this, like way more.
He can out DPS a spore with 4, I think. So yeah.
If he wastes
Oh,
time
this
killing the
counter
third,
attack though.
should be okay. But he's gonna go
Yeah.
straight for the natural because he doesn't need to kill the third. He just kills the natural base instead.
Yeah, this and the spores will delay it though, I think.
One shot the queen. There we are. All he has to do is just focus fire the lair and he wins the game. 'Cause
Right.
There's no tech up.
Can you feel? Oh,
And he's already
no.
starting another lair in the main base.
Queens.
He's got the hydras coming out. I take it back. If he loses his base, fine. But he's going to be 2 bases versus 1. He's got
Oh
the
no,
hydra
he's
tech
not mining
finished.
with the drones here though, and the gas. It's gonna be, I mean, less gas due to that. Oh no, no he fixed it. Oh, the queens are just coming out in awkward spots though.
We've got 6 hydras on the way. I think he's okay. It's not as bad as it looks.
Yep.
It should be fine.
This is
He
basically
shouldn't
one.
just- the only
Oh,
thing
the
is he shouldn't
roaches
panic.
though. They shouldn't be
panic,
here.
that's the only
But he
thing.
shouldn't be engaging with the 2 hydras. He needs to wait
No.
for all of them.
Yeah, agreed.
But he's got his tech. He's ahead in bases. He should be okay if he doesn't lose all his hydras, which he's doing.
Yep. So you need to keep them alive.
That's really unfortunate.
The
He had
bird
like
is
7
alive
hydras.
though, and have drones on it. Oh,
He's
yeah,
losing more
something on the
hydras.
Yeah.
He's gonna get this base for sure.
Transfuse
So
from the queen. There's hydras. No, there's only 1 in there.
Yeah,
This will
like
be
you
the game, I
really
think.
need more spores overall in between the bases. Oh, the hydras are getting caught up there as well in the third. Yeah, this is bad. This might be
Yeah.
GG, I think.
This is why I said that he'd win the game if he didn't die to the attack, because in the usual game you'd have like 6 queens, but in this game he only had 3, because he
Yeah.
was choosing.
It's such a
So-
stupid to lose to as well. It must be so frustrating for like I've met this on ladder as well when I was playing Zerg, like, and it's so annoying. Like it's because you know you're so ahead. But yeah,
Yeah.
cleaning up 2 of the banshees here though.
Oh,
there's
he
only
flies
3
over a spore
banshees.
crawler and loses 2 more.
Yeah. So
No,
But he
one
is
of them
ahead in
nearly
supply
dead.
now.
2 of them
Yeah.
are nearly dead.
He can pick
there
off
is
1, and there's 2 spores here.
2 hydras and then 1 queen. There's a few spores up now. Like the Terran hasn't taken his natural yet. Like he's not really macroing that well behind
Taking it
it.
now.
So yeah, exactly. It's up, but he hasn't started saturating from it at all. There's a lot of army coming though. So even with the Banshee clean up here,
I think that's a kill move right here. With this
Yeah.
army.
so
Yeah, that's
it's
GG.
just too much.
Oh, look at that. They're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, that's
play
gonna be
base
awkward.
trading. Oh no, Peert
Base
really
trade,
wants it. He sees it.
high.
He sees it. He knows what's coming, and he knows he can't engage, and he's going
Yeah,
for the base
so-
trade anyway.
Yeah, he knows he can't really do much first with it, so it's gonna be. Oh,
Go
never
move
mind,
in.
he's turning
Why is
back.
it? Oh no, he didn't see it. Now he's turning around.
He must have seen it from the notification on the
Surely
Warlord,
he's seen it.
so-
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know if this was the right choice. Like, if he was gonna stand any chance, I think he needed to like do massive damage across the map. And he's fighting without the roaches as well. Yeah, but it is just GG. Too much
That's
stuff.
unfortunate. He played well in the situation, like he
Yeah.
reacted well and didn't all in when he knew it wasn't going to work, and like macroed out of it. He just didn't realise it was going to be double Banshee and didn't get the spore crawlers
Agreed.
till it was too late.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there we are.
There we are. This brings it back to 2-0.
2-2.
2-2, yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be the 8th matchup next. Are both clans will pick a player. Since, well, Peert is trying to stay in it, but at this point it's just too much army supply for the turn. So yeah, we'll go into the East. See, it will be interesting who they will be playing out, like, because the players that won have been doing cheesy stuff, like the other players that we have had have won like in straight up macro games, so yeah, that's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, and Peert was like overlord scouting all around the map at the
Yeah.
beginning. Like, where's the 2 racks?
Sometimes too much research is harming.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the Terran like.
He sees that base, right? Yes, he does.
Yeah, but like. Yeah, I don't know.
Peert is
Yeah.
gonna get
Terran just
revealed.
waited so long on killing the base for some reason. Like, he
Yeah.
could have killed it a lot earlier. Look at how much
And-
the Terran is floating. This is like. It's painful to see.
He's saving it for a rainy day. He's getting
Peert can't
interest in this
rebuild this
investment.
base,
Isn't that
though.
right, Didar? You're a
Yeah,
banker.
pretty much. Yeah, but there is no interest in this account.
This is like a classic, like, NA Terran sort of thing, where you make nothing but banshees, and then might spend all your time microing, and then have 2,000 resources back at home.
Oh.
Alright, cool. Did I would suggest you go up and talk with Peert and
Of
see
course.
who you're gonna be pulling out for days, and then we'll enter
Okay.
it. Yep.
Picking up.
User left your channel.
Alright. Meanwhile, while we're picking the ace and getting our opponents to pick the ace, we're gonna throw it to a quick break, and we'll be right back after that with more games. So yeah, be right back.
for nobody. Come
All
on.
right, we're back. We're back. And we have
We're
our
back.
ace match. It's gonna be on the
gonna be big.
map I hate, which is called Eastwatch. It's a really large one, so that's gonna be.
Oh, Eastwatch. Yeah, Zerg loves Eastwatch.
Hey, it's a No, wait. Oh, sorry. And there's the. Okay. You go ahead and accept the game. We'll get the correct players in. It's the exactly. It's the first player that we're lost versus Pyro. It's gonna be playing. So just getting them in here.
Yeah, Dansible. The quality of the clan wars have improved a lot since I've joined in. Well,
Yeah.
the fielding.
Well, that's
the
your
master-
opinion, Kappa.
Master Clan yeah, no, Master Clan was a fielding all master team, like all masters every week. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Diamond
I
as
don't
well.
mind coaching if you want me to help.
Of course.
Awesome.
But I know the way you coach Dansible is like, I know you're serious, but it doesn't sound like you're serious. It sounds like you're mocking them.
What? Am I being too mean?
It sounds like you're mean. I know you're not being mean, but it sounds like you're being mean. You don't have
Okay.
that typical British demeanor.
All right then,
I see-
I'll be more sympathetic to their problems.
I see you. Why is Peert saying Didar, please?
It was me. I managed to put in you instead of
All
Conching.
right.
Alright, we'll get going into this ace match. Just gonna drop the thingies. What it's called. Alright, there we are. Let's start it up.
This is the final match, is it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I see.
I'm gonna say it up front that I do believe in Peert. He's, can do
Is
this one.
Peert- is he like quite a macro player, or is he a cheating
Yeah,
player?
he's a macro player. He's no way he's in GM. He's been uncorrupted yet. But he knows how to cheese.
Yes, which explains why he was so comfortable to transition last game. But yes, spawning in the top right, we have from the clan Lobvolvel, Lob something. Is what Dreamus said. It is.
Biolawgic.
So,
No, but he said it in such a fancy accent. He didn't say biological. He was like biological. Or something. Anyway, it's Connie's. Set.
bye bye bye.
On the bottom left of the Eastwatch of the ace match. And I hope that he does well and wins. It is our own squad leader for Diamond, the Zerg, the man, the legend, Peert. Come on, my son.
Pit, go, go, go.
Yeah, I don't root for Zergs very often.
He's cheesing again. Woohoo. And you call him a macro player. I can't believe I believed you did. What a liar.
You see, I choose you that time. It's mind games, man.
Yes.
No.
Well, he's going to scout this, but it's not really a cheat. It's more of an aggressive opening, I guess you could say.
Yeah. True.
It'll be interesting to see how the Protoss reacts, if he gets a wall off or still expands. He's going Nexus first, even though he scouted this, so he's very confident in his ability to wall this off.
Yeah.
I guess he's going for a forge, so he'll build a cannon for sure.
No, that's interesting though. What? Okay. I haven't seen
He's going for
forge
this
opening.
typical squiddy turtle opening. That's what it is.
He's going to go one zealot
It's like
into
one of
cannons, into
You could
carriers.
actually cannon rush, to
dirty.
be honest. Like Peert's Overlord isn't on top of his natural.
Yeah, but the lings are already out, so...
Oh
can't
right,
cannon
yeah,
rush
due
at
to the
all.
pool. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, this
Cool.
could work out in his advantage if he wants this. He could go for third base and just be none the wiser, because
Yeah.
the cannons are a huge investment. And he's going, look, the drone. Is that third base drone? Oh, if he
don't
didn't
know.
reveal that, that'd have been so much better.
Yep. Seems like it.
But yeah, if he goes for a third base, on the gold, no less, this is
Mm.
amazing versus
Yeah.
Forge first. The Forge can't do anything to punish.
Agreed. Agreed.
So really adapting to the play. He's going for 2 cannons as well, and he's not doing anything. This is amazing for Peak. Peert. Peert.
Yep.
This is really good
Probably
opening.
pronounce all names.
I hate
But
these names.
Nifty
It's
Nathan,
ridiculous.
I don't believe you. How can you manage to mess that up?
You mean
It's
Nafty Nathan?
No, not Nifty Nathan.
I don't know. I just can't pronounce names. It's not a good
Just
talent
a
name.
typical proof of British people not willing to learn foreign languages.
Nifty
I
is
mean-
British himself.
Yes, I know, but other stuff too.
I guess people from up north, we don't bother to learn their names that they give themselves.
People from not bother not to learn anything.
Look at the build that Peert is doing. He's going straight to a lair at 3 minutes as well. This is
Yeah.
ridiculous. He's going to go like mass drone lair and have like hydras at 6 minutes,
Yeah,
knocking on the natural.
I love it.
but it's
I
interesting
no
that
idea
for
what's
the
going on with
minerals, the extra minerals, shouldn't he be doing like something more link based then? Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see, I guess.
Well, he's going to make loads of drones and get gas a lot faster because he can support the gas production.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true.
He's going to transfer to the gold base as well to get that going.
Yep.
Surprise! Toss is going for the Stargate.
Alright.
This is just so late though. By the time the
Yeah.
Stargate is done, like hydras will be out.
Yeah, exactly. So like it will be completely shut down most likely. So the
I'm
question is
really
he going
curious.
for carriers or something? With this, that's the question.
I'm super curious if Peert decided to do this after the Overlord scouted the natural wall off and saw it was cannons, or if this was always planned. Because if it was a reaction, this is some very like high level like reaction play where he's like changing his build on the fly, like very quickly to what he's scouting. He's in such a huge lead now.
I'm gonna go
going for
Oh,
Spire.
Spire. Interesting. With Stargate out as well and going Phoenixes nonetheless, that's gonna be.
I
a bit
think he's
bad.
not gonna go mass Phoenix. He's gonna take one Phoenix and try to lift up a Queen and get there with the Oracle or something like that. Try to clear up the Overlords.
Yeah, that's true, but the question is like, if you already have Stargate up, and if you're producing a few Phoenix as well, how good are Spire really gonna do? Yeah.
Well, in Heart of the Swarm, there was a short time where everyone was going Phoenix, and the meta was to just overpower the Protoss with like 5 bases, mass, muta, corruptor, versus the Stargate play. And now that he has a huge economic lead, he could do the same with mutas and overpower him. But he's going straight into Hydras instead, scouting the Phoenix, which is a very clever play. But he's not
Right,
gonna
go
get punished
the
with
depth
going
there, only
mutas.
2 drones down.
Look at the drones, 18 at a time.
Yep,
He's so loaded.
yep.
This
He's
game.
He
And
should
look,
have
he's
been
creeping the
taking a
third base.
4th. Alright, already, so he could start saturating that up if he doesn't want to commit to this. Yeah, he's going
look, he
Hydras as
can't-
well now, so he's probably not going for the Spire Tech, would be my guess.
Yeah, look, Dreamus at the gold base. He's creeping it. The Protoss' gold base, so he can't
Okay,
plant
this
the
is-
Nexus.
Now we
Alright.
see Twilight and Robo and a bunch of other gates.
It looks like he's going for 2 Twilights. That's a bit of a mistake. Whoops.
Whoops.
But yeah, the Zerg
Oh,
is
yeah,
just going to
cancel.
mass Hydras and Lings from this point on, and be in a great position to cancel this third base from the Protoss.
Yep, so. Oh, those things are gonna
Looks
get
like-
the probe. Nice.
Nice catch. I don't know why he's going for +1 air though. I'm not sure what he's going to do with that since he's not going for any air units.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Or maybe it's just like, since he has a lot of economy right now, you just want to be safe for late game in case the Protoss is continuing to go air on more
Yeah.
targets.
There's going to be a fight at the Protoss' third base
Yep.
as the Lings collide with
versus
the
Lings.
Adepts.
There's more adepts
He's
than
move
Lings,
commanding
so
a bit.
so not the best of trades there. Depth shading
Yeah,
wrong
it's
though,
gonna be-
so he didn't get the rest of the one. That's good.
He's going to be making nothing but Hydras from this point on. And there's really nothing to counter the Hydras yet. There's no tech at all other than Adepts, which are not really... Once they get into high numbers of Hydras, they're not going to counter anything, especially the Banelings helping out as well.
Yeah, so we're just gonna see this adept move out, know that it's continuing, so you can actually continue with that.
Yeah. Realistically though, what is this push actually going to do? Like if he attacks with these Adepts, that's his whole army just gone
Yeah.
for nothing.
So,
He should be defensive and trying to take a third base and make the best of this situation, rather than suiciding his units away.
A lot of banelings.
yeah,
I've got a Hive on the way, just for the sake of it.
so. And there are Hydras out as well. So. Slow
Where
bin
is
is
that
off
lurker
creep
down?
though. Well, bin will be finishing it up. Oh, oh my! Ah!
That
level
just
casting
happened,
here.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
That just happened.
That just happened indeed.
This is why you should not be attacking over adepts when you're so far
Oh.
behind.
Now he's breaking down rocks. Like, how is this gonna be helping him?
That looked cool though. He killed the rocks as he shaded through.
Yeah.
Style points.
Gonna
Yeah,
get the
upgrade to
200
finishing for
team
Berserk.
with it, but then again, or well, for free, he's
Oh,
losing
he
all the
moved
depth.
everything back.
Even if he does economic damage, this is his army. Like as soon as he clears his adepts, he's just gonna A move across the map and win the game.
Yeah,
So there's no army left.
But does Peert
And I-
know that? Okay, he knows that. He's moving.
80 supply versus 120. Off we go. A move. And he looks like he's
And
gonna
now,
go straight for the
ladies
natural.
and gentlemen, we're gonna see why Zergs are winning every freaking tournament. I mean,
yeah, he does have a point.
The
No.
biased on this cast. Here I'm trying to cast with my neutral Terran.
Oh, oh my god,
neutral
man.
Terran this.
Like the force. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just straight up GG.
Yep.
Hydra's pretty strong. He's gonna try to recall. He got 2 units out.
Peert played a fantastic game this game.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
reacted
that was
perfectly to the situation.
I agreed. Yeah.
And yes.
Yeah. At this point, like it's
If-
basically GG. I feel like we can sit and wait, but yeah.
If I ask him, if he turns around and tells me, what do you mean he went Forge next? Really?
Complete guess.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, those adepts are dead.
yeah, so
And he's going Broodlords behind us, so not that it matters. I don't think adepts shoot up.
that's very true.
But yeah.
It's
I
trading.
guess,
It's trading. It's still trading fine. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
fault
but-
in, I guess, Connie was that he didn't scout with his probe enough when he could have kept it around more. He did scout the drone actually going to make the third base, so he didn't need to make those 2 cannons. So he did scout that and didn't react to it correctly, so it's his fault for doing that.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's also like even if he did scout more of it, like how much could he have actually done? Like
Well, he could have not made the 2 cannons for a start.
yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
true,
maybe
but-
gone for a timing.
Yeah, I guess. But still, you are on 2 bases. Like you have committed quite a lot to be greedy like that. So when you hit Peert's greed, are gonna be gotten away with already.
I think normal like double I don't know, double base target openings should be fine against Zerg. It's always fine.
It would be great on this map actually, because that goal base is so exposed.
Yeah.
Like you can just pop from the third to the main and be completely uncontested.
Yeah, and not to mention
So I
just
guess you
like
could have done
Marcus
that.
in play in general as well. Like you can just bounce in between the bases. Stargate is obviously better, but like you can do a lot of that kind of aggression.
But yeah.
Mm,
Making more drones, because why not?
exactly. Waiting for the Spirit Lords. Or
This
well,
is how
Corruptors
capitalism
and
works.
then
When you have money, you make more money.
Yep,
Yeah.
Freeze the poorness out of people.
agreed.
Is that right, Didar? Working for a bank?
Pretty much. You know.
These lings might just finish off the army.
Ah,
Maybe not.
Well, if he
engage
maybe
without
yes.
the rest of the army though.
Yes. Without the rest of the army.
I don't know where these Broodlords went. He built Corruptors. Maybe supply block? I don't know.
Yeah, not sure. There was corrupt.
Let me find the Corruptors.
Oh,
Okay,
they're
there they
coming
are.
up.
Yeah, if he just makes Broodlords, there's nothing that shoots up, so
Yep.
he should be fine.
So
But if he
he does have the
builds
3
them here.
phoenixes, but corruptors deal with phoenixes very well. Good awards though, a bit closer actually, so you didn't have to go all the way over.
is this third base from the Protoss a good idea, in your opinion? I don't see why this would be the correct third base
No,
to take. It's so hard to defend.
He
it's
doesn't
so
have any
exposed.
choice.
I think the 4th that he's taking right now should be the 3rd for the Protoss, since it's so protected compared to the one at the top.
Yeah, because he
Like-
got this third cancelled twice.
Yeah. And it's still the case, right, that gold bases mine out faster as well, and you don't really need that boost of minerals at that point.
Yeah, you need the
So,
gas instead.
yeah.
So that is the zealot, like inches away from the brood lords. If he sees them, will he tap? No, he might not tap GG. He's still got like a couple of.
He's making void
Phoenix
rays,
is
so
on
I
the map.
guess he could try and do something.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a war prism. Catch the war prism. See you later,
Where?
war prism.
Up there.
Find it! Ah! I like
just
when
got
something's
there
happening.
Just as what is called it
Oh, there's
made
Storm.
sound cue for dying.
When something's happening and Dreamus is trying to find it, he's just going "Ah!" around the map.
Yeah, indeed.
Lings are scouting the zealots. They will be dealt with before they get to the drone line, and his whole army is going that direction. And the brood lords are heading towards the main army, which is the main purpose of the goal, is to trade the armies out, so he can't base trade. And yes, this is a perfect map for brood lords. You can just hide on the high ground here, and you can't really do anything about it. You just always kite back to the safety of the high ground. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
miles
my
away from
God.
the army.
Yeah.
And he's locked him out of his natural.
So even getting those rocks down, yeah. It's...
Although, there are no anti-air units here, so
Wait,
the void
where
rays
is
will
the
clear
Hydras?
this up.
Oh no! Fuck! Why? Where is your
Oh,
Hydras?
void rays are so slow!
No,
Yeah,
because
if
the
they
prismatic
stop-
alignment thing, they're
Yeah,
very
it's
slow. And as soon as they're gonna kite out of it,
Yeah,
those
now
brood
they're
lords
not
are gonna
slow
be dead.
anymore.
Yeah, he should have ran towards his Hydras. He ran in the opposite direction. The Hydra on the left side.
Yeah, no, enough
Oh
focus
well,
fire
he
on
should be
Hydra.
fine. He's gonna kill
Yeah,
the third
yeah.
base with the Hydras anyway.
Yeah.
At this point, he should suicide the brood lords to help fight the army, because they're gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Third base going down, as is the fourth, I would assume.
Yeah.
Did he
Well, all the
recall to the
problems.
same location with his third?
I don't know.
I don't-
But yeah, all the eco is gone here. Even if Search trades out all this army here, it's still gonna be fine. He builds some more Hydras and Broodlords at home most likely, and then it's fine.
Yeah, but he can't like fight them like one by one.
Yeah, exactly. Like
To get
right
out.
now, he should be.
Suiciding them.
Following on.
The only way Protoss can win is by winning the next fight
Yeah.
and winning the game off that. So as long as the Zerg keeps back, stops losing units needlessly.
Yeah, but
He's
there's
on
not
5
really
bases
any
versus
more to
nothing.
reinforce with, like any mineral or gas for the or Protoss player. So he's basically relying on hitting like the storms of the year to win
Yeah.
this fight.
But the supplies are very even, and he's making more Corruptors, which are a worthless unit in these circumstances. He should be making Hydras to deal with the Void Rays, not Corruptors.
Yeah,
He's
true,
making
but
more Broodlords.
if you just take out the Corruptors and then have 6 Broodlords, or take out the Void Rays, I mean. then
Yeah, I
it's
guess so.
GG.
But here comes the army. He has to win this fight, otherwise he's done. And
Nothing
plus
on
3
the
is
three.
finishing
You
for
can
the
just
Protoss.
sacrifice like its natural hive and everything like it. Whoa, don't go into the storms! Oh, this is not good. He needs to wait
Broodlords
for
are
the
done though.
Broodlords.
And they'll deal with the Archons very well, the Broodlords.
Yeah, he does have a lot of quick. Don't run into the stores, please! Getting a heart attack
honest-
every time.
He shouldn't be fighting here. Like, who cares if his base dies, to be honest? Like, all he has to do is just win. He can
So,
just
man, but
literally
all
let
the
it all
void.
die.
Oh,
okay?
there's 3 more void rays though.
Oh no. No.
Not
He's gonna
like
lose
this.
his game.
Not like this. Not like this, Peert. If you lose this game, Hydra's coming out. Oh my god, really? Just pull the pro! No drones! And like. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
like
no.
I said, he doesn't need to fight here.
Peert,
He can just
please.
buy time and reinforce or whatever, it's done.
No, Peert, not like this. Don't
And
rally
he
into
shouldn't
it.
be shouldn't be rallying into it either.
Peert, please, not like this. Oh my god.
Well, that's GG.
Base trade!
I'm just at a loss of words right now.
He didn't need to fight here because you have no economy. All you have to do is win the next fight, so you just delay it for as long as possible. So he could literally kill the whole main and natural for free. But as long as he still has 2 mining bases, he's gonna win. So he just needs to buy time and make more units.
Yeah.
But he didn't do that. He went for it and got baited. Rip.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have praised him so much.
The curse of being a praiser.
Yep. So All right.
Never mind. It's okay. That was a good game. You know,
Yeah,
it's
indeed.
always nice to go into the ace match.
Yeah, we're not salty at all.
Yeah, we're not salty at all. I'm not gonna fire anyone in the next 5 minutes at all. You know.
So, GG, well played though to our opponents. That was well done by them. So yeah. With that, we're gonna be ending the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Great times. We had some fun, everyone. I think. Thanks for joining me, casting boys. So fun as always.
All right.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
So yeah, we'll catch you next time. Is there any word on the Master Squad's next one, Didar? Or
No, not word yet.
okay, but we'll most likely be back during next weekend. Would be my guess for the next set of games in Alpha League. So we'll catch you then. Have a good
All
time.
right.
Bye.